Hello, everybody, anyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep this nice and short and simple. Show some pictures. My skull. Deforming mutilation done to my body. Reason I'm showing this is because I am a 5-year full physical identity theft victim, compliments of Ontario Provincial Police, ones who are now guilty of murder, attempted murder, full physical identity theft, brain injuring, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, extortion, kidnapping, blood and piss forcing. I am a 5-year revenge retaliation victim of OPP, criminal doctors, the justice of the peace, and their fucking accomplices who cannot be touched or arrested in Napanee, who are guilty of sex slavery, they're sex offenders, drug traffickers, skull splitting, body mutilations, and full physical identity theft done on me with proof. XOPPG for commander, it's organized trafficking, framings, murders, cover-ups. OPP ex-chief or commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler. He is guilty of attempted homicide with intent to commit. Before he left Napanee, he had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in August of 2019. Staff Sergeants, years 2019-2021, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss. Constable Ward, Robert Lucas. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. Shelley Huffner, had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with what is taking place with me, where they had my blood and my piss forced from me and left. Criminal doctors who are criminally negligent involved, including treatment refusals, file falsifications, discriminations, and having me falsely charged to cover up their crimes and everyone else's, and also to prevent me help and proof of what has happened to me internally. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. She is guilty of falsifying my medical files for discrimination, treatment refusals, and medical blacklisting. I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 10 years, 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. And then all of a sudden after it happened, I was medically blacklisted and treated like a pariah. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Covey Duck, and patient relations are all criminally negligent, involved in co-committing and covering up crimes that they are guilty of, covering up crimes for the police, covering up crimes for everybody involved. 100% proven. They've assured everything against me. Accomplices who are sex slave traffickers, sex offenders, guilty of torture crimes, stalking, murders, attempted murders, drug trafficking, rapes, frauds, drug overdoses, forced suicides. A guy known as Bill Wooldridge, he now lives at 149 Center Street North, approximately 70 years old. He's bald, glasses, sometimes a goatee. He has many alias names. He was going by Bill Wooldridge. He goes by Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable. He goes by James Bubbles, Stephen Mavis, and Robert Cross. He is guilty of criminally stalking my mother, calling my mother Mom, believes that he and I were switched at birth, and thinks that he is my dad and Harry Potter as well. He's very seriously disturbed. He's guilty of murdering my mother with intent to commit, along with Blair Hardy Kane, detective, alleged Ontario Provincial Police, drug trafficker, meth trafficker, identity thefts, stalking, rapes, identity frauds, welfare, disability, pension frauds, thefts, bank frauds, forgeries, and multiple homicides, including being involved with my mother's homicide in 2020. Bert Hustler, Robert Berry, his boyfriend Robert, Brandon Berry, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Bert Hustler, Raymond LeBlanc, Dale Hartwick, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, sex offenders, sex slave traffickers, registered pedophiles, drug traffickers, junkies who are guilty of aiding OPP in the crimes against me, 100% provable. Unfortunately, they are unarrestable and untouchable and above all laws in Napanee. When you work with and for criminal, corrupt police and you are committing not only full physical identity thefts, lobotomies, torture crimes, and multiple homicides, including ending bloodlines for OPP revenge and keeping them medically blacklisted as well to assure all fucking crimes against me. I no longer have feeling on the right side of my head. No longer have feeling on the right side of my fucking body, hardly. I have problems walking. I am blind in my right eye. I have problems talking. I have problems remembering now from being injured so damn much, which benefits everybody else, especially with the changes that have been taking place with me physically, more so over the last few days. My head's been flattened, it's been rounded out, it's been elongated, it's been shortened, it's been widened. I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. I have piss and shit going through my body. I have it going through my head and my face from that tube that goes from my throat to the back of my head as well. I am being mutilated, I am being seriously decayed, and I am being murdered, and there is not a damn thing I can do about it unless I can afford to go to Quebec, Manitoba, or down east. Compliments of one file falsifier, medical blacklister, Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic. For what you've done to me, you are guilty of first-degree attempted murder with the intent to commit and cover up with negligence. For your girlfriend Stacy, through her fucking lies against me, I had no association with her in any way, shape, or form prior to being shot, and then I was forced into this situation that I am now in, proving everything and still not being able to do anything about it. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware. My right eye, this eye right here, I am completely and totally blind in it now. So you're doing your fucking job as well as blinding me and completely and totally brain fucking me. labeling me as a suicidal self-harmer so you can cover my homicide and my identity theft and everything else up as being just that 100% bullshit lie. Labeling me as a drug user, which is not true, so you can use that fucking bullshit narrative to cover it up. 100% lie. Not having to prove anything. A lot of lies, a lot of labels, a lot of time buying has been put against me to prevent me help. In every fucking way, shape, and form with proof. Blair Frederick Hardy and the one known as Bill Wooldridge. They are guilty of multiple homicides in Napanee, and they cannot and will not be touched without $22,000, so let this be a warning to people. They have full fucking immunity to do everything and anything they want while getting free drugs and fucking drop charges for what they're doing, i.e. Dale Hartwick. Even showing and proving I've not had any surgeries, but look at my skull, where it even shows where it looks like my skull has been cut and completely and totally deformed. I go through excruciating pain on a daily fucking basis because of what I am going through, and I can't do nothing about it. While being called even by doctors a delusional, hallucinating retard. So I'm gonna show more too. How I'm going through my identity theft and changes that are being done to me as well. This is what I was shot with by the police XOPP chief before he left Napanee in 2019. Which makes them guilty of domestic terrorism and treason as well, by using this on victims to commit very serious fucking crimes against them. Physical fucking changes done to me, and this is all 100% real. This is what OPP are about. This is what Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors are about, along with Belleville Hospital and Kingston General Hospital as well. Because they've all medically blacklisted me and had treatment refusals, discrimination against me as well while going through this. Trying to fucking even have papers calling me a delusional, hallucinating retard by certain people. Look at this shit. This is what I did look like when I had long hair, and I also used to have a long beard as well. This is pathetic that I have to do this. But to prove that OPP and their doctors in Napanee, along with their accomplices, are nothing but low-life fucking murdering pieces of shit. And I guarantee you when this is done with me, they will go on to another and they will keep getting away with it. I fucking guarantee it. If they've done this to me, how many others has it been done to? My identity has been stolen from me. My bloodline has been stolen from me by all of these motherfuckers, and it can be 100% proven. I will come up with the $22,000. I will have Robert Berry arrested, Bert Hustler, Jason Van Alstyne, Dale Harwick, Tony Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, and the rest of OPP sex slavery, human trafficking, low-life drug slavery trafficking, bastard accomplices arrested one way or another for what you have done to me. And I am going to file lawsuits one way or another against the police, against doctors, the hospital, mental health, and possibly the town of Napanee. Not a threat. They are all very well aware of what has taken place with me. Very well aware. All because of me speaking of their human trafficking and the homeless exploitation and the possible money laundering that was taking place through the Morning Star mission, and I became a fucking target and been going through this. All revenge, retaliation on me regardless. I have pictures where I look exactly like Jason Van Alstyne and Tyler Lake. I have pictures where I look exactly 100% like a cross between Dale Hartwick and his boyfriend, Tony Hearns. I have pictures where I look exactly like Blair Frederick fucking Hardy as well, with proof. I'm no relation to these pieces of shit. I have their feces and I have their fucking urine going through me too. And it can be all 100% proven as well. As I said, I am going to keep this short and simple. I just wanted to come on and say congratulations because the damage is done, time has been bought. You fucking completed this, you've done it, and you're gonna get away with it. All because you're obsessed fucking pieces of shit garbage who work with them for OPP and Napanee. You're lucky I have no rights. None. Families are murdered and missing when people disappear. It's the police, it is their doctors, and it is their accomplices, and they're in small fucking towns doing this to people under unsuspecting eyes and noses. So beware. I guarantee you I am not the only fucking person they've done this to. And as I said once again, I am completely blind now in my fucking eye. It glazes over all the time and looks like a fucking snake eye or something. And I've proven it. I'm being turned into a fucking vegetable. I'm having problems thinking. I'm having problems walking. I'm having problems talking. I was actually talking to a friend of mine on the computer the other day live on cam, and all of a sudden out of nowhere I passed right the fuck out. I felt like I was having a stroke, and then all of a sudden while I was on cam with him I passed out. I just went down like a rock apparently. So I've had a lot of lies against me about being suicidal, self-harm are not true in any way. Lies about drugs, not true in any way. Lies about long psychological record and history, not true in any way. Lies about long criminal record and history, not true in any way. Don't have one, never have. I was falsely charged and arrested to prevent anything legal on me from the ones guilty to turn it around and blame me for the crimes that they are guilty of. And that's a fucking fact without having to prove nothing. Spencer Mills shows up at your door, expect lives to be lost, and there will be fuck all you can do about it. Be safe, everybody. I am Christ Wood, and I am a 5-year revenge retaliation, brain injury, skull split, body mutilation, and yes, it can be proven. Medically blacklisted, full physical identity theft victim, attempted murder by very seriously dangerous, dirty pieces of shit in Napanee, Ontario.